Bowens Park crashed out when they held fourth. Still a furlong to gallop. Brennan in front on Kamsinas. Over 2 lengths in advance. Making headway. Sticking on. Trying to close. But time is running out. Kamsinas finding plenty for Paddy Brennan. And it's Kamsinas who wins the Betfair Newton Novices Hurdle. It's a match at best up the straight here between Real Stone and Daily Tiger, and at the moment Real Stone is getting much the best of it, and he's jumping particularly well. He's still 5 or 6 lengths ahead, and Skelton is still sitting quietly. Daily Tiger continues to chase. Fearless is a remote third. Chettleton has been his right off, over 3 out. Real Stone, another very accurate leap. He was certainly much swifter through the air than Daily Tiger, who's now run his race. He's being pressed for second by Fearless, and Real Stone is 15 lengths clear. Here's the second last. Real Stone again over safely, over neatly, and he makes his way down towards the last with an ever lengthening lead, and Harry Skelton has barely had to move here on Real Stone. Final fence coming up. Hold your breath. He's over. Tickle the top. But he's miles and miles clear of Daily Tiger and Fearless, who are fighting it out for second. Daily Tiger moving into second, but Real Stone is almost back in the horse box and halfway back down the M6. He's absolutely bolted up in the double green, beginning to close. Jacobs saving ground around that bend, and then Park Hill Dancer and Fingles Hill, and this is 3 out. Stainsby Girl, mistake from Lunar Power, who was down on his quarters. It cost him momentum and ground. Running towards the second last, and now Park and Annonciade. Whitecap moves up to have a crack at Stainsby Girl. Lateral Lad ridden along, then Khan Funnock, who's moved into fourth. Park Hill Dancer no better than fifth over 2 out, lingered in the air. Then Lacta Constance, Albert's back takes a tumbling forward, struggling to get on terms. Park and Annonciade goes on. Here's the final flight, hurdled fluently, moving away from Stainsby Girl. Lateral Lad a juddering error back in third, and Park and Annonciade has been driven 3 lengths clear, and at this stage with 200 yards to cover is staying on very powerfully in the hands of Ben Bromley, and Park and Annonciade is beginning to clear right away here from the pace-setting Stainsby Girl. Khan Funnock keeping on from Lateral Lad and Lacta Constance, but Park and Annonciade has won this well. And Grey Dawning is powering on. He flew 4 out, soared out over it. Gaillard de Menil is suddenly 6-8 lengths away. And then Apple away from Hardy Bloke, and Scipion is a long last. So Grey Dawning, still 3 furlongs to go, still 3 to jump, but again he's very good. That was the open ditch. Gaillard de Menil hasn't got any closer, but he hasn't got any further away either. Apple away is back in third, and they're heading now towards the second last. Grey Dawning, another very accurate leap. Gaillard de Menil was untidy. Apple away and Hardy Bloke and excellent. It's Grey Dawning now by double digits, with 1 more left to jump for Harry and Dan Skelton. And he's over neatly and quickly, wasting no time in the air. And he's run them ragged here. It's going to be 2 on the day for the Skeltons in the Betfair Chase. And there's a promise of more to come. Grey Dawning has absolutely poleaxed them. Gaillard de Menil staying on in second, last of all and toiling, and Slate Lane leads them inside the last half mile. Fine margin though, the fellow Irish raider is cruising up towards the near side, the White Sleeves. Then Bold Endeavour, Lord Snooty the far side. Gowell Road after a mistake, rallying under pressure. Widest of all, Crambo is being asked to close from midfield. Red and pink with the white cap. He's in behind Santos Blue on the extreme left, Crambo. But still Slate Lane leads, tackled by fine margin. And the Irish pair are just beginning to open up over 2 out. Little separates them, neither particularly fluent. They landed 3 lengths ahead of Lord Snooty, Santos Blue, Bold Endeavour, and Gosh How Posh. Here's the last. Fine margin on the near side, throwing it down to Slate Lane. Gosh How Posh unseated when looking held. Slate Lane finding plenty under pressure from Donna Myler. Fine margin is pestering. Gowell Road is staying on back in third. Crambo's running on late in the piece. 100 yards left to cover. Slate Lane from fine margin. Crambo is still flying, but it's an Irish 1-2. Slate Lane heavily back. They've drawn right away from Korak Rambler, who's moved into third. A disappointing run from Protectorat. He's well held. There'll be no repeat success for him. Royale Pagaille leading Brave Man's Game at the last ditch. Still a length between them. Korak Rambler in third is 10 lengths away, keeping on determinedly under pressure. 2 to go in the Betfair chase. Jacob now switches Brave Man's Game, shakes him up. Royal Pagaille in front, low, but he led by 2 lengths. Now Jacob is galvanising Brave Man's Game. It's a gladiatorial battle down towards the last. Korak Rambler in third is still staying on. Royal Pagaille 2 lengths ahead at the last. Spring Heeled came out of Deutsch's hands. Brave Man's Game is chasing, but he's surely chasing shadows now. Korak Rambler is back in third, and at the track that he's made his own, Royal Pagaille gets his biggest success yet, and Venetia Williams is the first female trainer to win the Betfair chase. Charlie Deutsch punches the air. Led Barley Body and Doc Pickme with Famous Bridge Bang there. Racing now towards the third last. Eleanor Bob with on the right Barley Body, Famous Bridge the Whitecap, on the left Credo, and then Doc Pickme back in fifth. That was the ditch mistake from Barley Body, and Eleanor Bob is still galloping on in front under Charlie Deutsch. He'll be riding high on confidence at the moment, Charlie. Eleanor Bob's got a quarter mile to try and last it out. Barley Body is chasing, getting a bit closer. Famous Bridge is getting there, and then Credo, 4 with a chance as they head down towards the last. Eleanor Bob, here's Famous Bridge coming between horses. Barley Body on the far side, Credo right in behind her. Here's the last. Famous Bridge jumped to the front from Barley Body, Eleanor Bob and Credo. Famous Bridge delivered late, delivered seemingly to perfection by Sean Quinlan. Credo is flying home. Famous Bridge, though, is galloping on strongly. A famous set of colours rounds out Betfair Chase Day.